Everybody, Lori Gemini Tarot here. I am a few minutes early. One, I know it takes a few minutes for YouTube to send notifications to everyone. Two, I wanted to go on a little rant, a little ramble before I start diving into things. First of all, as you can see, I'm not wearing any makeup. It is an all natural day. Don't come for me. It has been it has not been a good day for me. And I'm thinking about switching platforms. Not from here. I have a Facebook page and I have an Instagram page. And I'm having non-stop problems with Mark Zuckerberg and his regime. So I am thinking about switching to other platforms, but I will still keep this one. Can you hear me? Could you please let me know if you can hear me? I actually have a microphone on, and I would just want to make sure. I know there's somebody who's in the chat. Could you just let me know if you can actually hear me or not? You could just say like, I can hear you or whatever. I just want to make sure that you can hear me clearly. And you can also see Mamo in the background. Look at him. He's playing with something. Okay. So hopefully, I am trying to be a professional YouTuber. I got a new microphone. Let's see if this one works. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Dear God, you guys can hear me. Okay. So enough about that. I've had spent a few minutes before coming on here kind of meditating, just kind of relaxing for a bit. It is Bruno Monday for me. Okay. So you're not here to listen to me ramble about my shit day. You're here to watch me do an unboxing and plus do free oracle readings with this deck. It is from Enchanted Bruja Oracle. I know I'm butchering the pronunciation of name. I'm so sorry. This is the second edition. All right, and this is kind of like a Halloween kind of witchy theme. And how I do these things is that I unbox the deck. I will show you all the cards, and then I will do free readings that go along with, okay? And it was so nice. She sent me a nice bookmark and everything too. If you are interested in the deck and if you would like to purchase from her directly, that you would like to purchase the deck, in the description box below, it will be a link. I believe it's to her Instagram account, not her Instagram, excuse me, her Etsy account. And you can purchase her deck and any other of her things that she sells on her shop. You can purchase directly from there. And then below that in the description box, if you'd like to purchase a personal tarot reading from me, you can check out my Instagram page for now. And you can DM me directly to book a tarot reading. That is definitely going to be changing in a very near future. Okay, so let's go ahead and get on with this. We have this beautiful deck. Now, I'm going to go ahead and read the back of it. It is, hello, I am a self-taught artist and owner of the Enchanted Bruja. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Please don't come for me, okay? Please don't come for me. I live in Los Angeles and I love Halloween and all things witchy. Please follow the Enchanted Bruja on Etsy and Instagram for updates. All right. And then written and drawn by Alexandria Brunch. Okay. And this is the second edition. So, and what I love about this, I'm going to go ahead and say this I love it when it comes with an actual guide, when it actually comes with a guide. When it's done online, I get it, you want to be environmental and like save the costs of like the deck or whatnot. But it is really annoying to having to go online, especially when it's not like a deck that you're familiar with, you know? So I just want to say I really appreciate this. Okay. Because before I came on here, I was like, learn my research instead of just assume. Like, so there we go. Okay. So here we have this deck, and this is the back of the deck. This is so awesome. This is really pretty. And of course, it's an average size of a tarot deck. It's not too crazy, too over the top. So I can definitely shuffle this. I have small hands, so it's always nice for me to be able to shuffle the cards. So let's go ahead and start showing the cards off. So I've got Bat, which is justice. Okay. Then I have Broom, which is cleansing. Then I have Bruja, which is wisdom. Nice. Make sure that you comment in the comment section or in the comments down below if you like the artwork, if the deck resonates with you. Bruja boots, which is confidence. Ooh. Calavera, which is obstacles. I'm sure I'm going to be butchering the pronunciations of these names, so please be nice to me. Candela, I know, Candelabra, Crossroads. I butchered the fuck out of this wrong, I know. Oh my God, my Hispanic friends are like, dear God, bitch, are you kidding me? Right, okay. Okay, so I have Cauldron, I got Spell Worker. I got Cemeteria, which is repose. Raven, which is learning. Crystal Ball, intuition. Evil Eye, which is a warning. Phantasma, which is the past. I have Gato, which is courage. What a cute little kitty. Just wondering, like, where's Momo? He's probably being a nuisance somewhere. I love that little man, but he's troublesome. I got Harvest, which is abundance. Then I have Haunted House, which is unresolved issues. Kind of reminds me of that Melissa Martinez, kind of like that Dollhouse song. It kind of reminds me of that. Okay. And then I have Pumpkins, which is protection. Hopefully my microphone is working and everybody can hear me crystal clear. Oops. I have Lobo, which is awareness. Oh. Then I have Luna, which is creativity. I almost named Mamo Luna, but you know, it's targeted towards female, of course, because of Sailor Moon. So then I named him Mamo, which is the first name of Tuxedo's Mask's alias. Okay. Alrighty then. And I got Moth, which is transformation. I really like the deck. I have Owl, which is exploration. Whoo, my wife, Eleanor. Whoo, my wife, Eleanor. Whoo, my wife, Eleanor. Comment down below if you actually get that reference. It's from a very old TV show. Okay. I got Palo Santo. Not very old, but old TV show. Okay. I got Pentacle, which is oneness. I've got Samhain, which is All Hallows Eve. I've got Scarecrow, which is stagnation. I got Spider, which is Perseverance. I've got Toad, which is harmony. I've got Trick or Treat, which is giving. I've got Veneno, which is explosion. I've got Wand, which is refinement. And I've got Hat, which is choice. Okay. So far I like the deck. Okay, and so far I'm liking the quality of the deck too, which is very pleasing on the hands. I must say so myself. I do enjoy the fact that I can shuffle these cards, which is a huge plus. Okay, so if you enjoyed the deck, make sure that you hit the like button, make sure that you comment down below, and make sure that you subscribe to my channel. You know, I'm just a little small YouTuber, and I am trying to compete with a lot of big, fancy, privileged people, and I'm just a small little timer, and I'm just trying to help the world. Okay, so if you could help me out, I would appreciate it. And now I'm going to go ahead and start doing readings for this deck. So it does not matter whether if you are in the room presently while I'm filming this live, and if you hear dogs barking or a cat meowing, I do have pets, that's just how it is. I'm going to go ahead and start doing just free readings, and these messages, they're just going to come out. So it does not matter if it resonates with you, it resonates with you. So there's no timeline for these readings. Okay. So the bottom of the deck, the overall vibe is the past that is haunting you. There is some sort of, there's like skeletons in your closet. There's something that happened in your childhood that you're unwilling to address, or you gloss it over, say it wasn't that big of a thing, it wasn't that big of a deal. This could be on how you handle your anger, or it could be that maybe you dealt with a narcissistic parent that would always blow up when you would go, whenever you would go out to like dinner. You know, that one parent would always throw a fit, demanding to speak to a manager. You know, that kind of vibe, right? And like you grow up in that environment for so long, so it's either A, you become that person, or B, you kind of become like a punching bag, attracting narcissists. And I'm just only using this as like a very gloss example, right? But it feels like there's something in your past that you're not willing to deal with, and it just feels like you need to take some time to actually meditate and actually really focus and do some shadow work with it. Okay. Now I do have broom here. This is all about cleansing, all right? So you need to start removing negative energy, whether it's negative people, the environment that you surround yourself in. This is about improving your mental health, spiritual health, physical health. It is starting to affect your everyday life. And right now, you need to actually kind of detach from other people temporarily and just focus on you, healing and cleansing. Now, with Trick or Treat, okay, there's gonna be an opportunity that's gonna come your way, whether if you are going to accept the gift or get played like a fucking clown. Okay? There is that possibility of that happening, but I will say, I'm curious to see what their version of it. I'm just kind of going by intuition. Okay, I'm going to go by what here. I'll tell you what this card says verbatim. Okay, it is time to give to your neighbors. You can offer treats, candy, or baked goods. Traditionally, children disguise themselves on this holiday and ask for treats. If you draw this card, you might want to prepare small treats or goods to share. You may also consider giving to the less fortunate. Optional, you may set aside this card and use it only in October or early November. Okay? So, this is how I'm interpreting this. So, there are things in your life that you need to deal with in your past, right? And you need to start cleansing. All right? You need to start cleansing yourself. Removing negative energy, negative people, the environment around you. And it feels like maybe you're starting to become negative and you're starting to lash out and maybe take out on to people. This could be you. This could be somebody projecting themselves onto you this way. But it feels like this is the time where you need to give. And it's the time for celebrations. And especially with 2020, how everything has been pretty much like a shit sandwich for most people in 2020, unless if you're Jeff Bezos, right? You are needing to just do something small. A small gift goes a long way. Doing something kind for others, contributing, and best of all, not bragging about it on social media, right? You don't need to tell everybody how you helped out. You gave $1 to a homeless person every time. Like, people don't need, you don't need to project to others that way. The more that you start giving to others is the more that's when you start actually getting your creativity. And especially on Halloween, because it's going to be not only a full moon, I believe it's going to be a super full moon, right? And it's on Halloween night. So this makes it even more special. And especially with this full moon, it's how you project to others. The energy that you project to others is what you're going to be received. So if you're kind towards others and you go out of your way to not be a piece of shit and to help and to give back just a little bit to your community, or just to help out somebody that's going through a hard time, the universe is going to bless you. And it's like, all right, because you've been good, because you've been doing shadow work, and because you've been, instead of spending your time doing something negative or not contributing to things, you've been taking the time to be artistic, be creative, whether if it's writing or acting or singing or painting. But you're removing negative things out of your life because you're realizing there's things that are flags, and you're starting to I want to start giving back more. I want to give back more to society. I want to give back more to the community. I don't want to be a part of the hatred. With Pumpkin here, you are protected. You are protected from Mother Earth. You are protected from your ancestors. You are protected from spirit guides or any haters that may come and get you, because they will be played. I think you're going to realize something from your past is not working out with you, all right? And you're starting to realize it's like you have too much stress in your life. It could be that you have a lot of responsibility, and it's actually kind of making you bitter and salty. And that's why I'm suggesting that you should try meditation, you should try yoga, even just taking 10 minutes out of your day. Like the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning, just meditate for 10 minutes. Just doing something small like that, it would help substantially on your mood and your objective and how you project onto others, you know? So if that really resonated, make sure that you comment down below. Hello for anybody in the room. How about this? For anybody in the room, if you would like a reading, I will do a 1-card pull reading with you right now. 1-card pull reading. So if you have a question that you would like answered, or you just like me to do a 1-card pull on you, just comment in the chat. Just let me know, like, hey, me, and I'll do a card pull for you. Okay. Hey, yes! Alrighty then. All right, Alexandria, or Alex, wherever you go by. Woo, 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 woo. Winner, chicken dinner. Let's do this. Okay, booyah. Explosion. Okay. There is, let me see the bottom of the deck. Okay. There is somebody toxic that is coming back. Don't worry, you're protected though. All right? You're protected because you've already learned your lesson from this asshole. Because this was an ongoing issue. I feel like this was boundaries. It doesn't matter whether if it's like romantic or platonic. There is somebody that, what? Hey, what's up, bro? Okay, I'll do a poll on you in just a moment. Okay, there is somebody toxic that's going to be coming back in your life, and you don't have to worry about that. You've already done like a protection spell. It feels like you've already done that, so you don't have to worry about that. As long as you stay in your lane, they are going to try to breadcrumb you. They're going to try to bait you. All right, they're gonna try to bait you, like you're swimming on by in the sea, like you're Dory or you're like a Nemo or whatever, right? You're swimming, and then you see bait, and it's like very flashy, and it's like, are you gonna take that bait? Are you gonna take that bait? You shoot it. So as long as you don't take that bait, you're cool. Okay, Jack. Alrighty then, my bro. Alrighty then, I'm gonna go ahead and do, Raphael, let me do a card pull on you, because I know you've been going through the ringer. In fact, I'll do more than that. Okay, alright, Raphael, you're named after my favorite Ninja Turtle. Of course, because he's the most fucking badass. Everybody was like, Michelangelo's the best. I'm like, bitch, please. It was all about Raphael. So let me go ahead. I'm going to pull some cards for you, dude. Because 2020 has been shit. And I know you need some love. Okay. So I do have choice. Okay. I do have choice for you. Followed by protection. Right? Okay. Giving. One more. Okay, and then I got All Hallows Eve. Bitch. Okay, Halloween's definitely going to be your year. Okay. And so the bottom of the deck I have for you, Raphael, it is abundance. Okay. So not only are you protected, but there's a lot of really good opportunities for you. Okay. And it feels, I told you, this was honestly a blessing in disguise. And it feels like this was a fluke. Like, you got a tower card. You definitely had a tower card moment. But it's honestly that the tower card also means a fluke, which is a great mistake. So, what happened to you, what we've discussed, right? What you've had to deal with in 2020 has been shit. But it feels like where you're at, that was always a holding place for you. And it was honestly the universe, Mother Nature, 2020, everything was telling you it's time to move on, right? It's time to move on. And so you're forced beyond all recognition, like, bite the pillow, I'm going in dry. But this was exactly what you needed. And if you, out of all the pushes, you needed this push. And by the way, push it real good. Dun, 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 right? So you had to push it real good. That was the only motivation in order for you to get out of this fucking concept. So it was negative, and I feel like you needed to get out of that negative situation. And honestly, when you look at it, where you were at with all that burning that was happening, that was a cleansing moment. In a weird, fucked up way, that was a cleansing moment. But there's a lot of love and abundance and happiness and prosperity that is coming your way. So now you have a fucking choice. Now you have fucking choices. All right. Now you have a choice, Raphael. You have lots of choices. Now you could settle. You could do the same shit. But let's be for real. Where did that get you? Right? It comes to a point like, do you want to be like What's Eating Out Gilbert Grape, where Gilbert's mom is stuck in that house, and like the best way for her was like how she went, you know what I mean? It's like she went with like dignity, like in a weird fucked up way. Like, you're not pinned to a corner. Like, you have options, you have choices. Like, you're Gilbert Grape, right? You're Gilbert Grape, you're Johnny Depp, right? You're not Gilbert's mom. Like, you got out of that situation, right? So you have a lot of options and choices. You're like, all right, let me put my thinking cap on. Let me see what, like, it's like, are you Gryffindor or are you Slytherin, right? Personally, I'm fucking Hufflepuff. So, tell me what... I want to know what's your Hogwarts status? Like, are you like a muggle? Like, are you a muggle? Like, are you like a Ravenclaw? Like, I want to know. So, okay. So, no matter what choice you make, you're always going to be protected. Okay? You're always going to be protected from the darkness, from the negativity. You are always protected. And you're going to find that you're going to actually start giving back. Because you're going to be giving back to the community. And it feels like maybe you're going to be targeting maybe towards like children or children's programming or all family content, something like that. But you're going to be giving back. This could even be like cosplay, or creating like animatronics or something like that. I don't know why I got that, but I did. And All Hallows Eve, bitch, like Halloween with the full moon that's happening here, that is when you should be manifesting. You should be manifesting. And once you manifest, You're going to remove like that negative energy, and you're going to be setting yourself free. It feels like you have a second, it's like you have like a fresh new chapter. You have like a fresh new life, you know? You do. Actually, I kind of want to read what they're like, what All Hallows Eve. Let me see that, because I'm just very curious. Okay. I want to see. Okay. The thinning of the veil is also known the Witch's Night. Barriers between the physical and spiritual world breaks down on this holy night. It is the time to honor your ancestors through offerings and gratitude. Optional. You may set aside this card to use only in October or early November. And they did said that with Trick or Treat too. So during that time, especially with the full moon, put an offer, like no joke. Put like on a table, on a nightstand, it doesn't fucking matter, all right? Get pictures of your ancestors that has passed on, that you love, that you respect. Even if it's somebody that you don't know, like put on like your favorite celebrity. It doesn't matter, like my favorite celebrity that passed, like whatever, like Kurt Cobain or whatever. It doesn't matter. Whoever you look up to, Flying Spaghetti Monster, the Easter Bunny, whatever. You put pictures of your ancestors, and you provide them gifts. Oranges are great blessing. Spirits love fucking oranges. It's like abundance and prosperity, and they fucking love that shit. Whatever their favorite thing is, like for an example, like I do for my mom loves fucking chocolate, especially dark chocolate and mint and stuff like that. So I always try to give her like fresh new candy bars every time. You know, you do little small things, you know, like we have like one of our friends that has passed, like a brother, you know, we give him packs of cigarettes because that was his favorite thing. You know, it doesn't matter. You make what, you know, you provide them gifts, and you manifest, and you give them your blessings. And, you know, you take the time in your life to give to others. Like, for an example, go out of your way, like at every place that has like a tip jar, like just put all your change. Just put all your change, or just put a couple of dollars each day, whether if it's Starbucks or, you know, like a little deli counter, you know, whatever it is, you know, just give a little back, you know, and you just do a little bit each day just to try to help others and to give back. And you're going to be giving back to others that helped you, especially during this current time. And I know you are. And when you do that, you are bringing in so many options and choices. You are protected, and you are good. So, hell yeah, Jack. Hell fucking yeah. Okay, so, woo, 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 woo. Hell yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and do one more reading. So this is going to be for anybody that is watching. There's no timeline for this. Okay, so I got refinement. Okay. I do have a couple of Harry Potter ones. Like I have Hermione's and I have Snape's wand. So I do have that. Okay. Oh my God, thank you so much. You have no idea. That made my day. Thank you. Thank you so much. Aww. Oh. Is that right? Right. Thank you so much. My first super chat. My first super chat. I'm so happy. You have made my Monday. You have no idea. You have made my Monday. I had such a shit Monday, and then like it just reaffirms like why I love YouTube. So thank you. So, aww. Okay, let me go ahead and throw down some more cards. I feel such a professional. Like I'm just like I feel professional. Okay, I got exploration, I want to say like Beyonce, already let's get information, like already let's get in exploration, right? I don't know why I got that. Alrighty, girls, let's get in exploration, all right? Oh, it is going to be in the description box below. In the description box below, I have a link to her Etsy page where you can purchase the deck directly. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, I also have Backed, which is Justice. And I have Trick or Treat, of course, Giving, and Pentacle, which is Oneness. Okay, that fell out. And then the bottom of the deck, I have, it is Intuition, which is Crystal Ball. Okay, so a lot of you have a lot of, like, you have a lot of very spiritual abilities. Some of you are light workers or spiritual healers. You could also be like an empath, like you're a caregiver, you're a nurse, you're like a social worker, you work for social justice. You could work helping and caring and treating animals, right? It feels like there's some sort of transformation where it's like, kind of like I used to have like a 9-to-5 job and I was an attorney and, you know, and now like I'm a hippie and I'm a tarot reader and like, it feels like there's like a 180 in something. It feels like there was just a 180. It feels like you're finally trusting yourself. And I got the vibe, like, I'm like, everyone told me like I was crazy or over exaggerating things, but like who's laughing now, right? Like who's laughing now is also what I got. It feels like, okay, there's things that you need to kind of like find, like you need to tune up a little bit, right? Like even though Harry Potter was a badass motherfucker, like everybody knew who he was when he first rolled into motherfucking Hogwarts. Like when he was 10, shit, he was a fucking celebrity, right? He was the celebrity. He was an A status celebrity. Like he was, like, okay, I'm trying to pick, like, okay, like he was a JoJo Siwa. Okay, because she's like the least problematic, like she's one of the least problematic like YouTuber. Like I'm just trying to pick somebody who's like not very problematic. But like you like JoJo Siwa, you know? And even like Harry Potter was this badass at 10 years old. Like he was not a badass wizard. Like he had to learn over the years how to use his magic, how to listen to his intuition, how to refine his skills, you know. So there's things that you still have to refine and you still have to declutter. Now, with exploration, explore the unknown, baby. Like, why are you holding yourself back? Don't stick to just one. Oh my God, thank you. Oh my God, thank you. Oh, today is a good day. I'm like, oh, thank you. I'm telling you, there's things that you need to explore. I would say stop being pressed like a panini. If you're starting to get frustrated on why you ain't why you not perfect at doing that, is because you ain't perfect doing that. It's because you need to refine your shit. So try different alternative ways. Like take things that are things may be a disadvantage for you, but take things that are an advantage for you and exploit that, right? Like for an example, let's take Prince. Motherfucking Prince, right? Prince was so itty tiny, right? Prince was just teeny tiny, right? Wearing kitten heels and everything, right? Teeny tiny. But here he is, like, making some amazing fucking music. And when he's on stage, like, height, like, none of that matters. Like, Prince is, like, a performer. Like, is an entertainer, right? And you can't take that away from him. So it's like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, take things like, and he's like Bruno Mars or whatever. It doesn't have to use height, but I'm just saying, like, it doesn't matter. Just take, like, he did not use his height to hold him back from moving on, even though there may have been many music producers that would told him that, like, you'll never make it because of your height or whatever. And he's like, but I'm Prince. I can do whatever I want, you know? And he did. So try to find alternative. The point of my little rambling about Prince is you need to find ways where if people told you that's a disadvantage, find a way to make things as an advantage for you, right? You know, like, if you're trying to become like a great musician, don't stick to one genre of music. Like, listen to other genre of music, right? Like, why would you want to be just so square, like a one-hit wonder? Like, have some depth, have some personality, right? Justice card here. The truth is going to be told, all right? And you're going to get some sort of message, all right? You're going to get some dirt. And this is going to be a good karmic blessing that's going to be happening to you. And it feels like once you finally get out of your box, all right, stop becoming a plastic, learn a couple of new things, learn a couple of trades, right? You're going to realize that you are beating your own drum and good things are going to be happening to you, all right? The best thing to happen is when you stick in your own lane and you just focus on you. And when you start doing that, because good things happen to you, is when you start contributing to society. So you need to start giving back. So when you start giving back, and especially you should use this next full moon, which is happening on October, you should be using that time to give back to others. And because when you start doing that, you're going to start loving and appreciating yourself. You have to start becoming selfless and stop being selfish. And it feels like the more that we are more in tune with social media, the more that we're all focusing on trying to have like the most likes or the most comments, the most followers, subscribers, you know. And I was thinking about that, and let me tell you, okay, it's kind of funny. The other day I was trying to go kind of to a rural area where, like, at a farm, like where there's a lot of farms and wineries and stuff, and I was like, oh, this will be a perfect time, you know, to get festive, to get a couple of pumpkins, and maybe I can get some aesthetic, like, postings on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, and I can do some postings like, oh, I'm a witch, and look at all this aesthetic shit, and look at that, right? And it was just a hot mess, right? And it was just a hot mess. And I will just tell you, it was just fucking COVID central. Like, it was just full on Roni central. It was Roni central. And we were like, we are not going to be partaking in that, which is a choice that we chose to, or, you know. But it just felt like, you know, like, is it worth it just to get, like, maybe 10 more likes? Is it worth it just to pretend like I'm, like, it's like people are just trying too much to pretend that, like, they're the most, like, they're not really bothered, but they spend so much time, like, setting up and presenting this false narrative to sell you, right? So it feels like my point is like, stop focusing on aesthetic and start focusing on yourself, because it doesn't matter how many subscribers or likes or views that you have. At the end of the day, will that shit matter if you're at the good place? or at the bad place, right? I feel like the more that you focus on getting more likes or subscribers, the more that you're kind of losing yourself, because it's not about the message, it's not about the authenticity, it's all about the cash grab at that point. And it feels like for some of you, you may need to detach from social media. You may need to just focus on you and reclaim yourself. And I get this way, like I get caught up in that way, you know, and I think it's time for you to start reevaluating certain things. And maybe instead of like posting all the time, maybe post like once a week, you know, like does everybody needs to know, like have it like, out of all the things that you want to post, put everything in a save draft, and then by the end of the week, do you honestly feel that your food post, that comment on a political thing, that one video, that one meme, is it really worth it that all your friends and family and everything has to, like, is it really all worth it? Probably not, you know? And when you look back on it, it's probably cringy. Like when you look back on your timeline and you see posts that you'd post like 5 years ago, 10 years ago, or so on and so forth, you're like, fuck, I was cringy as fuck, right? You know, I don't know. I think it's just about time that maybe you just need to trust your intuition and maybe just focusing on more positivity. Okay. So does anybody want me to do a card pull or anything? Make sure you comment if you do. And then if you are interested in purchasing the Enchanted Bruja Oracle, in the description box below is a link to her Etsy account, and you can go ahead and purchase the deck directly from there. But self-care, okay. But let's do this. I'm gonna go ahead and just do one more card pull. This is just a random one. I just feel like it. Okay, and there we go. I got hat, okay. And the bottom of the deck, I've got abundance. Okay, alrighty then. So, woo woo, woo woo, yay! I love it. Woo 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 woo. I love it. Okay, so bottom of the deck is abundance. There's a lot of love and abundance and prosperity that is coming your way. You have a lot of options and choices. I just don't think you realize that. No matter what your options and choices are, it's always going to lead you to being protected. It's always going to lead you towards abundance. It's always going to lead you towards love and prosperity, because you always do the right thing, because you always have good intentions. It's not about being selfish. I mean, selfish in a good way, right? It's not about being selfish for your own ill will intentions, you know? You've just been on the right track, and the universe has decided to bless you. So, alrighty then. So that is the unboxing for this deck. So, if the readings resonated, make sure that you comment down below. And if you really like the deck, make sure you comment down below, because the artists, they do check out these videos. They do like to hear feedback about the decks. And yeah, I really do enjoy this deck. It is very fun. It's very easy to use. It's pretty intuitive. You know, you can use the booklet, which I do a few times, you know, in order for me, you know. So, and I love that, and I love the fact that there's a booklet, and it's not like this big giant booklet. It's just very like small and to the point, which I love. So it forces people to use your intuition, which I fucking love that. Yes, I love everything about this deck. So thank you very much. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to this video. Make sure you tag people and share this video if you think that another tarot reader is gonna like this deck. If you find that these readings resonate with somebody, please, and make sure you subscribe to my channel because I am a small YouTube channel. So thank you very much. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Nanu nanu.